righty.
Welcome to the Select Board meeting for Wednesday, September 18th at 7 p.m. in the Hollis Community Building. I call the meeting to order. On my left is Roger Hicks. On my right, see, I get it was right today, Jack Regala. My name is Mary Hoffman. I'll let Jack do the thank yous.
Oh, I just want to say thanks all the folks that came out for the groundbreaking today. It was a great day to have it. I think it's well overdue that they get a new town hall. I didn't think it ever happened, but it is happening, and it's been a long road. And I think it's a building that's going to last a long, long time for the folks of this community. It's designed that way. Practical, but functional.
And
So
Jack did a wonderful presentation at the ceremony, and we have great pictures of him with, what's the name of the machine behind you?
the excavator. Yeah, I know.
So,
That worked out
It was
pretty
really,
good.
really nice.
So thank you, folks.
Now I'm gonna who's gonna open and announce the sealed bids for the Mansion Road reconstruction project?
Yes,
Do you wanna open them, or you want Jack to open them?
He can open them.
I can open
He's
them.
got the
He
blade
can
down
read
there.
it. You actually gave me an opener this
Right.
time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna use your
I
teeth.
should,
You probably flick out your knife,
should
it'd be a lot
say-
better.
okay. The first one is from R.J. Grondin and Sons from Gorham.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe you gotta give me a sharper one.
What's wrong with that?
It didn't work.
Take out your buck knife.
Okay. What I'm gonna be doing tonight is we'll read them. We have Sebago Technics that will be coming on Friday morning to review all the nuts and bolts, so. Let me get to the page. Mansion Road, Town of Hollis.
You don't want anybody to get in these.
Get to the bid amount here.
Small person.
6, 7. Okay. Bid from R.J. Grondin is $249,949. And again, on Friday, we will be reviewing all to make sure that they meet the specifications of the bid packet. Second one is from Pratt and Sons Incorporated, Mechanic Falls, Mansion Road Reconstruction Project. Get one of those things. Their bid is $368,412.50. Next bid packet is from Northeast Excavating from Raymond, Maine. Mansion Road reconstruction. Their bid amount is $175,647.56. One here, bid enclosed for Mansion Road reconstruction is from Gorham Sand and Gravel. You can getting to the bid page, is $272,321. So again, we will be reviewing all bids Friday morning at 11 o'clock with Sebago Technics. And there we have it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Under old business, we have the minutes from July 17th. Roger was absent, so I make a motion, we accept the minutes as written.
I second.
All those in favor? Aye.
I abstain.
And then the minutes from August 7th. Jack was absent, so I make a motion to accept the minutes from August 7th.
I second that motion.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Under new business, need a motion and vote to hold a public hearing on October 2nd at 7 p.m. for the adoption of the 2024 General Assistance Ordinances updated September 2024 and the GA maximums and appendices for October 1st, 2024 to September 30th, 2025.
I make a motion for a public hearing on October 2nd at 7 p.m. for the adoption of the 2024 General Assistance Ordinance and updated September 2024 and the GA maximum and appendices for October 1st, 2024 through September 30th, 2025.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And then I need a motion and vote to hold public hearings on both October 2nd and October 16th at 7 p.m. for the November 5th, 2024 special town meeting warrant articles, proposed shoreline zoning map, and proposed ordinance changes.
Make a motion to vote to hold a public hearing on October 2nd and October 16th, 2024 at 7 p.m. for the November 5th, 2024 special town meeting warrant articles, proposed shoreline zoning map, and proposed ordinance changes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And then we have a warrant for a special town meeting, January 7th, 2025, to elect charter commission members. And it just says, to any resident in the town of Hollis in the county of York, state of Maine, in the name of the state of Maine, you are hereby required to notify and warn the inhabitants in said town of Hollis qualified to vote in town affairs to assemble at the Hollis Center Church, 388 Hollis Road in said town of Hollis on Tuesday, the 7th day of January, AD 2025 at 6:45 in the forenoon to act on Article 1. The polls will then open at 7 a.m., 7 o'clock in the forenoon, and close at 8 p.m., 8 o'clock in the evening to act on Article 2 by secret ballot voting. Article 1 is to elect a moderator by written ballot to preside at said town meeting. And Article 2 is to elect 3 Charter Commission members for a one-year term. And it's given this 18th day of September 2024 by the Hollis Select Board. Nomination papers availability will be determined by the town clerk and advertised on the website in the near future. So we just have to determine the specific date for those. Do we need a motion?
Yeah, make a motion to approve the warrant as written.
So a motion to approve the warrant is, I make a motion to approve the warrant as written.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We're signing that tonight.
Mm-hmm. And then, number D is policy 19 is insurance benefits. I make a motion to rescind policy number 19 because all insurance benefit eligibilities are now outlined in the 2023 Employment, Illness, Disability, and Absence Ordinance.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Now we're up to my favorite, but Roger gets to present the payroll and warrant
All
totals
right.
and purchase orders.
Payroll. Last week, wait a minute. Oh, yes. Payroll last week, 89,994. Oh, I'm sorry, let me back up. Warrant last week, $89,994. Warrant this week is $846,801. And that's because we have to pay $500,000 to the school, and we have to pay $321,000 for the road bond. Payroll last week, $34,705. Payroll this week is $31,370. Okay, purchase orders, 4481, Devisa, and this was through the fire department for a new compressor for Station 1, not to exceed $2,000. Purchase order 4480, Visa. This was for operations. We needed a pole pruner, so we went out and bought that material for $900. 4473, Full Court Press, printing of the fall newsletter for Parks and Rec, $1,067.50. 4472, MSED 6 Transportation. This was transportation for summer rec and extended rec, $3,735.79. 4447, HSE. This is a strainer for the fire department, $1,700. 4446, OHD, and this is for calibration of the SCBA fit testing machine for the fire department, $1,040. And Boundtree, also $300 for AED pads for the town AED machines, $809.94. 4482, RM Earthworks. This is for the sports complex. It was to prep the parking lot apron that needed to be done, $1,800. And that is your warrant and payroll.
Thank you. So under correspondence, we hope to see you at the Hollis Community Celebration this Saturday, September 21st, starting at 4 p.m. We will be holding raffles and silent auctions to benefit our Community Day Fund. The Hollis Lions Club will be selling refreshments, and Parks and Recs will host some kids' games. At sundown, we will end the evening with a great fireworks display. Please bring your own chairs. We're actually going to be opening the raffle and the silent auction at 9 a.m. because they have soccer on that day. And so we'll be there all day with our raffles and silent auction. We have a lot of great things on the raffle table. We have, our usual books and beanies. We have squishy toys and art sets. We have dolls, trucks, game collections, and a lot of crafting items and books. And on our silent auction table, we have 2 Adirondack chairs, which 2 years ago was a big hit because they were so comfortable. We have whitewater rafting, winterwood fuel, wood pellets. We have Gorham Sand and Gravel gave us 7 cubic yards of whatever material you want. They have some exceptions. Pleasant Hill is giving us 10 cubic yards of loom. And that's within 15 miles. We have Moe's Barbecue has a gift certificate for feeding 20 people. We have somebody donated 2 cords of tree-length wood delivered within 15 miles. We have dog items and vet gift certificates, golf packages, Saco River Theater packages. So we have a lot of things for silent auction. We need to raise some money for our Community Day Fund. So there's going to be a lot of good things, and you don't have to be present to win, so you don't have to be present when we draw or whatever. We'll contact you. So we are still seeking an animal control officer. Oh, and in addition, the pickleball team usually gets there about 7 in the morning, I think, as soon as it's light, to play pickleball on the pickleball court. They're having a raffle also. And also Butch Gannett is going to be there selling tickets for the Hutchinson Boulder Post number 130. They're raffling in October, I think it's the 12th. It's the first it might be a different date, but they're raffling a bucket of food, and they already have $200 worth of gift cards for places like Hannaford and Plumbers and stuff. So I think the tickets are $5 each or 3 for $10. So Butch will be there selling those.
Sounds like some good stuff going on.
Yeah. So we are still seeking an animal control officer for our town. The position's job description and information on how to apply is available on our website under announcements or by calling Bennett Flinner at 207-298-9708 or email your resume to adminsecretary@hollismaine.org. And so if you want to comment a little bit on that position, Roger?
Which one?
I mean, the animal control is what, a 20-hour
I
position?
remember what we put.
It's 20 hours, right? So it's a benefited
Yeah.
position for 20 hours.
Yep.
You know, so you do get benefits. So we are really seeking an officer to help us with dog licenses and all that kind of stuff. A reminder that we still have vacancies available on our Comprehensive Plan Committee. If you are interested, please call Bennett Flinner for an application at 207-298-9708. And we'd like to get the comprehensive plan going so we can get it approved, hopefully for the June warrant. Other business. Take it away, Mr. Roger.
Conservation Commission meeting on Thursday, September 19th at 5:30 p.m. Planning Board meeting on Wednesday, September 25th at 7 p.m. Select Board meeting and public hearing on Wednesday, October 2nd at 7 p.m. And Community Day Committee meeting on Tuesday, October 8th at 6 p.m.
And we're always looking for additional people to help us with the community day. So if you're interested, it's not a lot of work and it's a lot of fun. So we're up to anybody on Zoom?
Anybody for public comment? Christy Duncan?
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, my name is Christy Duncan, and I'm calling from 3 Harmon Way. And I just wanted to call to see if there are any updates pertaining to Harmon Farm Estates and the Sarah Vaughn situation.
Not at this point. We're still waiting to hear back from our attorney with the results of our executive session meetings. I didn't hear you, Christy.
Okay, so you guys have no updates that you're able to provide the public yet?
Not at this point, no.
And then I would like to know, what steps can I take to, challenge the legal representation for the town?
Well, then you'd probably have to hire your own attorney.
No, what I mean is I do not know that I believe that the town attorney is actually working in the best interest of the town, and I want to know what your thoughts are, if you think that she's doing an adequate job handling this situation.
We do feel very strongly that she's doing an adequate job handling the situation.
And if you don't have any updates and it's been 2 years since the initial violation, why do you believe that?
Well, we're still working on a consent agreement with the individuals involved. So until we
And
get
do you
that
guys
done,
intend for this to go to litigation?
we can't really decide on that until we finish our consent agreement or decide on what we're going to be doing.
Okay, and since you do not currently have any plans for litigation, why have the meetings been under executive session?
Pardon?
If you guys do not have plans for litigation, why have the meetings pertaining to our development violations and the resolutions for them been under executive session?
Because
Because
that's the way it's done by legal
State
And again, I'm
statute.
asking under what reason? If you guys said it's not planning on going to litigation, this has nothing to do with anybody that works there, why is it executive session?
Because
what
we're
reason?
consulting with legal counsel at the time.
Yes, you know, Maine has an act that allows me to get information for these reasons, and there's only a few exceptions, and one of them being under executive session. But like I said, to hold an executive session, it has to meet one of the guidelines, and I'm asking which guideline specifically this falls under. You can't just say we're talking to our lawyer. There has to be specific reason for it to be an executive session, especially in a situation like this where it's affecting homeowners' well-beings, and we have seen no progress or resolution.
Yeah, and we forwarded.
So I do not,
Chrissy,
I do not believe your attorney is doing an adequate job, and I'm asking for why you believe she is, and you guys have yet to provide any updates on what she's been doing to rectify this issue.
And we sent all your concerns to the attorney, and our attorney responded to you today.
Yes, and I responded to her, and I'm just asking for clarification because she did not answer any of my questions. So I'm asking my select board, my elected officials that are here to represent us, are you guys working for the attorney, or are you guys elected on behalf of the residents of Hollis?
We are
Because it seems
working-
like you want to appease the attorney.
We are working on a consent agreement with the individual involved with your development on the items which we are allowed to address, which are the open space and the road.
And so you guys are not going to be transparent at all with your residents, especially the ones that live on the development, about what
We
what
will
progress
certainly
has been
be
made.
transparent when we get to the point where we've either come up with a consent agreement or we've decided to move forward with the appeals board.
Do you believe that she's approaching this in an aggressive manner? Do you guys believe that time is of the essence and that it's okay to just take weeks to get a response when I'm
I
asking
think
for a simple
that,
update? And I have
that
not
my
even gotten an update in
recommendation
months.
remains the same as it was the first time you came before the select board, is you need, if you feel you need to get an attorney to represent you.
I'm asking if the select board feels like this attorney is doing an adequate job representing the residents of this town. You guys are fully satisfied with the work that she's done and what progress has been made to protect your residents.
Yep. The thing is when we're in
It was
executive.
a yes or no question.
Chrissy, you ask the same questions time and time again.
And I never
we
get
are
an
doing the
answer.
best we can at this point on what we can tell you. And you have had correspondence directly with our attorney. And she's trying to give you answers as far as she can without going into our executive session, which we're not going to talk about.
And I'm just asking which
So
criteria
it's-
it meets.
As soon as we get a resolution, we're going to be real transparent about it, because we're going to tell you what the resolution is. But where we're still in negotiations, we aren't allowed to talk about that.
So who is the attorney representing? Is she representing the select board, the 3 individuals there, or the entire town of Hollis?
She's representing, as she said in her note back to you, she's representing the town.
And what does the town consist of? Would you have a town without its residents?
As she said in her note, she's not the attorney for the homeowners. She is representing the town of Hollis as a whole. So the residents, the entire residents of the town of Hollis,
And the
not just
well-being,
Harmon
correct?
Farms. Pardon?
Yes, the well-being of all of the residents, my neighbors, Sarah Vaughan, which is a public road, the utility poles off of Sarah Vaughan. This is all related to the town of Hollis. And I just want to know, I like the meeting, so this is recorded so everybody can see what our tax dollars are paying for. We help pay for this attorney who is supposedly working for the residents, but
She's
so far,
working
in
for the
entire
town.
year of, since 2022, you guys have not given us an update. I have no update. So why should I believe that she is doing the best job for the residents and the interest of the town of Hollis?
I don't think there's anything
Yeah, and
else we
you're-
can say.
Well, no, but you also know too, we've had a reputable engineer come out to our site and provide documentation to the town about the issues that have occurred because of the nonconformities to the plan and how dangerous that is, the severity of it, and why isn't that being used?
And again, there are certain parts of this that we can address. The open space and the road. That's what we can address. That's why we did the violation. That's
And who
why we
issued
were.
the letter of
that's-
occupancy
Can
to
I
me?
finish? That's why we're at the point we're at right now.
But
It's
who
we're
issued the
in a
letter of occupancy?
negotiation to rectify the problems and get it settled. But right now, that's about as much as we can talk about.
But why can't the residents know if there are violations and fees that are going to be collected or any kind of progress? You can tell us something is being done.
Well,
Yeah, and why is this just the road and the common land when you guys issued letters of occupancies to homes that should not have received them?
Okay.
It's
Obviously.
not an okay, this is true. This
We
is all
are
things that
not
have been
going to debate
established.
this issue. You've gotten a response from our attorney. Our recommendation remains what she said originally when we met with you the first time, is you as a homeowner need to hire an attorney to address your concerns.
I'm addressing my concerns with the town attorney that's supposed to represent the well-being of the citizens of Hollis. I am a taxpayer. I live in this home that you guys issued a letter of occupancy for when you shouldn't have. So yes, she is going to represent the town and its well-being, which includes the residents in this development, because we are in this situation because there are elected officials and other people that work for the town that didn't do the right job and make sure that its residents are living in safe homes. This is not just a me thing. This house belongs to Hollis. This property belongs to Hollis. Why isn't the town of Hollis more upset about this? Why isn't the town trying to do more for its residents and the other people being affected? You are affecting property value. You are affecting people's health. This is dangerous. This isn't just me, Christy Duncan. This is the residents of your town.
Okay, again,
How is this not part of the town that she represents?
Said the word, didn't answer it.
again.
She didn't answer any of the questions. I had a nice bulleted list of questions that I had, and she sent me one paragraph. That is not a very thorough attorney. And don't forget that she's been saying this was a civil issue since the very beginning, and she told you guys not to talk to us at all and to...
Guess what? It is a big issue. And you guys listened to her, and she was wrong. So maybe
Just maybe, it might be a good idea to see what other options are out there. Get some fresh eyes, somebody with more aggression that actually cares for the residents and doesn't side with developers.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
All right.
Anybody in the audience? I'm good. You're good.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, you've got to sign the form.
So you can make a motion.
All right, I'll make a motion at this time that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Thanks, everybody.
Aye.
Aye,
Thank you so much, everybody.
thank you.